My name's Carolyne Roehm, and I wanted to share with you my newest book, book number 11, which is a book about flowers from my garden. We are actually at Weatherstone, which is my house in Connecticut, where I do all of my gardening and where all these flowers that are in the book came from. So some of my favorite flowers at this time of the year are dahlias. I grow a lot of dahlias, from tiny little pom-poms to huge, what they call dinner plate size. Hydrangea. Here we have some sedum, which always blooms in mid to late autumn. Some coxcomb, which is this wonderful gnarly thing that looks like velvet. And then some late allium. And what I love about that is this beautiful texture where you're going from this beautiful seafoam green into violet. When you have something that is relatively shallow, it's very hard to support these very large heads of flowers. And so what I always do is I use either oasis or I use what's called a prick frog to put in the bottom of it. So basically what I start doing is I just start cutting. I know the elements I want to mix together, and I start cutting and kind of building what I guess you would call the foundation, the infrastructure. You know, it's kind of like building a house. So you see I've kind of spread them out. Then I'm going to start filling in with other elements. As a former fashion designer, of course, I always look at things in terms of texture and color and line, silhouette. Color is, I think, my favorite thing in life. No one gets it like Mother Nature. I mean, there are no bad colors. In fact, there are no bad flowers. These wonderful. I mean, they're just, now, this one's a little crazy. So he may not make the cut. Look at this magnificent guy. I mean, look at that brown stem. I think it's so astounding. And then at the very end, once I've filled this out, then I'm going to put my little punctuation points of these wonderful allium. And then we're about finished. And we'll set our table. My selection of plates and my selection of vases is really contingent on what flowers are looking the most beautiful in the garden. So here we are, finished, ready for dinner.